Alright, so this is Corey and Delora, and I'm with Donnie Coleman, and we're about to play a two-player game of Pocket Apiary. What do you think, Donnie? You want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. Let's see, so my first column is mint, which means I don't want a mint flower, and there's only lavender out there. So I'm going to move my bee to my lavender flower. The action says to gain lavender from the supply, and that's my turn.
Sounds like well, I have an option of doing lavender or mint. I have a feeling you're going to take the better of the two lavender, so I'm going to take my bee to the mint, takes the mint cube, and my action is to gain a mint cube.
Right, so I'm going to take my bee. He's going to go to the field and use these two to pay for the better of the lavender cards. And I place it there, and lavender goes on it.
Yeah.
And the action is gain any cube from the supply matching a flower that the bee is on.
And it should come to no surprise, I'm now going to go to the field as well and buy the equally good mint flower. It just happens to be the exact same action that Donnie has, except for happens to be a mint flower.
Right. So I am going to go here to this column and grab the mint cube, but take the column action of gaining from the supply the cube matching the flower that the bee is currently on. So that's green.
Okay, I'm going to go to my lavender flower, which lets me take a lavender cube. We do have to fill after I left.
Yep. We
fill the field to full 4 cards, and then my action is to gain another lavender cube.
Right, so my bee is going back to the field, paying the cost to grab this card. And it comes with a cube.
Alright, I'm going to go back to the field as well. And I'm going to, we're just trading equal cards here. I'm going to grab this lavender flower here. These cards here say move a cube into the apiary in order to get one of the other type out. Mine is at lavender.
And mine is mint.
Alright.
So, I'm going to do that. But I'm going to grab a bee, grab this dandelion nectar, move a mint into the apiary in order to gain either lavender or dandelion. I am going for dandelion.
Alright. I'm going to move this bee to the mint flower, fill the field. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Donnie, this has been nothing but mint and lavender. I'll take the mint cube and then also gain one matching the bee, which happens to be mint as well.
Yeah, not very good news for me. So I'm going to take my bee and his nectar, go back to the apiary.
I'm trying to think. This might be worth it for me. I'm gonna make a move for some honey here.
No.
By landing on this flower, it lets me move a lavender cube to the supply to gain mint or dandelion. So lavender in the supply and mint in its place.
Interesting. So I'm taking the bee and going over here to this column. I don't gain a cube because this flower doesn't have one, but I do gain a matching cube according to the flower that it's on. So,
Alright. So whenever you start your turn with 3 cubes, you have to leave your garden, but that's okay by me. I'm going to go to the apiary, trade in the 4 mint cubes, and grab a mint honey.
Alright, so I am going to this flower to gain its nectar, but taking the action, move a mint into the apiary in order to gain a lavender or dandelion. I'm taking lavender.
Alright. I'm going to come out of the apiary to put another lavender in and grab a mint.
Interesting. So my bee is going to the field. He's going to pay the 2 cost, but he's carrying that 1 with him. And the mint that I'm going to grab is the exact same column action, ironically.
It's gonna stay in my garden, move to this flower, grab a mint. Matches my bee.
I'm going to take the bee, come here, and gain another lavender.
Oh.
That's right.
Well, you know what then? I might as well. There's no reason. I'm not going to stop you. So I can't. There's no lavender left. So I wanted to put a lavender in there to get another mint, but because there's no lavender left, I can't perform this action. So you escaped this time. So I guess instead I'm going to go to the field, pay the 2 mint, and oh man, I don't want 2 of those. So I'm going to grab this flower here, which lets me place 2 cubes on 2 flowers.
I'm starting the turn with 3, so I have to go somewhere. I'm going back to the apiary and trading in these 4. Oops. 4. That's not the right one. Trading in these 4 for lavender honey.
Alright. I'm going to take... Oh. So, I'm going to reduce your options and take the bee from the apiary to grab this dandelion plus another dandelion because I get to pick one that matches the color of the flower the bee is on.
Wow. Okay, fine. I am going to grab... Interesting. What?
I have two dandelion cubes right now.
I'm just gonna grab this and gain lavender, and that's
There, we haven't seen a single dandelion, have we?
yeah. Who shuffled this?
Might have been me. Yeah, I'm going back. Being that this dandelion is not useful for buying flowers, I'm going to turn it into honey.
Right. Decisions. Alright, so take my bee, go to this column, and gain, depending on where the bee is, so gaining mint.
Okay. Oh boy. Alright. I'm going to grab this lavender. That also means I have to put a lavender in order to take something else. I'll take a mint.
Interesting. I'm going to go to the field carrying this lavender, but paying for this mint flower. That comes with nectar.
Alright. I don't have to leave the field, so I think I'm going to take advantage of this lavender and throw it in the apiary.
Ah, it all makes sense. Wow. Interesting.
That's a lot of lavender.
A lot of lavender. Not gonna lie. So. Let's go here. I'm gonna move the lavender in there and gain a mint.
Okay. No, I have to go, otherwise you'll take it. So, alright, I'm going in, dropping off lavender and a mint, trading in the 4 lavender to make some delicious lavender honey.
Similarly, I'm going to go back and make some delicious mint honey.
Oh. Okay. Well, now I think it's okay. I'm gonna come out, land. Oh boy. Where do I go? Alright, I'm gonna have to get creative here. I'm gonna go here to place 2 cubes, and I'm gonna place the 2 lavenders.
Right. I am gonna go here to move the lavender in and gain a mint.
I'll go here, take this lavender, put another lavender in, and I too will take a minute.
Fine. I'm going to move here, put that in there, gain lavender.
I think you know what's next.
Yep.
Grab another lavender cut. I think it's the last one.
It's the last one. No bueno. Oh yeah. So that's.
The bad news is now I need that lavender to get some of these flowers.
So let's see. We move the lavender in.
Nice. That was a good move. All right. I think I'm going to move here, which gives me this cube to place one here, and I'll go ahead and place this.
And line's gonna come out at some point, right? So going back, getting that last mint from out of your clutches.
This is going to seem weird, but I'm actually going back with that mint.
Whoa. I'm just gonna, interesting, gonna put that in there to gain lavender.
Okay, and I'm going to go here. Lavender goes in, and then comes out.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back with this lavender to make some generic common honey.
So what Donnie has done is he still is able to trade in 4 cubes, but because there's no lavender left, he can take one of the other ones and convert it into common honey. It's worth less points, but it takes us closer to the end of the game, and it removes the option of me being able to stack up my dandelions a little bit more.
That's right.
Alright, I'm going to go over here and grab this cube. The thing I don't like is it's going to make me place 2 more. I guess I'll place one here and one here. Yeah.
Okay, so going to move here. Actually, that's the opposite of what I wanted. Going to move that tempting mint in there in order to gain a lavender.
So, I don't know. I don't think I'm in position to end the game here because I have too many cubes. So I'm going to go and finally buy another flower. One of these. And let's do this guy. This one here. Which lets me move a dandelion in to get one of the other 2 colors.
So I, on the other hand, am going to end the game. So I move from the field with this cube, and I convert these mint into another common honey.
Alright, well, so Donnie went first, so I do get one more turn.
Yep.
And essentially I just want to remove a cube. because I'm not going to be able to score any more points. Make sure that comes out. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess it doesn't matter which one I take. Just take one of them to get them off one of my flowers because these are worth negative points at the end of the round. And that ends it. So now we score.
Right, so yeah, so these aren't worth anything now.
Nope, those go to the supply. So I'll score first. I have a pair of lavender honey, so that's 6 points. And then 2 for each of the singles. So I have a total of 10 points from my honey. I've alternated 2, 4, 6, 8 points from flowers, but I subtract 3. That's 5. So that's a total of 15 points.
Right. Okay, and for me, let's see, get out of here, B. I have, from honey, I have 2 mint honey, which is worth 6 points. And 1 lavender, which is worth 2 for 8. And then these are generic, so this is another 1, 2, so 10 for honey. And then I also alternated everything, so 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 points.
With no deductions.
With no deductions.
So 18 to 15.
Yep.
That's a good game.
Yeah,
good game done.